Boom. Here we go. Boom. Why not? We only got a little bit of daylight left, so we'll use it. I'm going to bring this up a bit. Just give it a second here to chime in so you can find me.
I'm in.
I like my new little symbol. I'm down with that symbol. I like it. Most people who have a logo like that, it's not a picture of themselves, so I kind of like it. All right, we're gonna go like this. I'm gonna be up close to show you guys what I'm doing here. Give you guys a little what's up. Wait till a few people log in. Yeah, there's a bottle cap there. Snipe that bottle cap. 4 or 5 meters. No spin throwing. And that's what we do here. We're knife throwers here. We like to throw pieces of steel. So I got mine here, some Fulminas. I got my own design here. Love this shape. I love everything about it. This is such a nice piece of steel. What's going on,
Martello is on.
That was a cool stream. Very cool. I think we'll be doing that more. I would like to do something like that once a month. You know, we got the rave raffle once a month. We'll do a dual stream once a month. I think some cool things like that, getting some themes, not the same thing. We got some different stuff coming up, which I like. I like changing things up so you guys aren't seeing the same stuff over and over. That's the goal, keep you guys with new content. So we got a bottle cap up there. And we're going to snipe that bottle cap. Let's see how long it takes me. I was already going at it for a bit, but we're reset now. Reset and going. So I just got a little bit of daylight right now. Been throwing for yesterday and today for hours. So I've just been going and going. Got a good long version video, long format video coming out. Got some shorts that I've been putting out, some new ones. Sorry about the Green Man suit, but jiggle. For all those that had to watch it 2 times, good for you. If you watched it 3 times, you're definitely gonna have to smash the like button. And maybe give me a dono. I'm joking. And yeah, so we're just gonna snipe this can, this cap. Then we're gonna pin some cans. And when the daylight goes out, then I'm out. Let's just get going. So I'm throwing no spin. You guys can ask anything you want. Questions, I'll stop and I'll address them to the best of my ability.
Read Martello's comment.
Oh, I absolutely will. I'm going to catch him off guard with a couple good ones. You know, knife throwing saved his life. And we're going to get to we're going to really see what was going on before knife throwing joined in. Those are some of the harder hitting ones that I'm going to go with. And I got some good ones in the bag. I got some good ones. All right, Cap, you're going down. Oh, ooh. Got my soccer cleats on, or else I'm just going to be slipping all over the place. It's a good little cheat, little hack. Not a cheat, a hack. Anybody that's got the grass ripped up because you throw a lot like me, and you're going to be slipping and it's muddy, just throw on some soccer cleats and you'll be good to go. Problem solved. Ooh. Oh, I just did a Zorro.
I see that.
That's a sick Zorro right there.
Get one more.
Yo, that's sweet. First throws on the stream.
Get one more below the bottom and look like a lightning bolt.
If I got one more on the bottom, yeah, it'd be like a lightning bolt. I'm all about the lightning bolts.
Martello says he was like Larry King on you.
Yeah, he had me for a bit there. You know, he didn't ask a lot of knife throwing questions. It's a lot about me. Totally cool. I mean, I'm open to answer anybody who got questions you want to ask. We're going to do it again. We're going to do probably a few. And we'll just get to know each other more and more over time. Oh, right below it. I was trying to go for the cap because I thought it would be cooler if I got the cap after all that. I'm a finger away from the cap.
So I'm not sure if you guys can hear me, but the N on the board is for Nobody's Knife Works. That is his sponsor.
Yeah, I got my smoking hot wife, the moderator. So she'll answer questions as well.
Yeah, if you guys can hear me, just let me know.
Yeah, we both got mics on. She'll give shout outs to anybody that's subscribing. So let us know if you're new to the channel, where you're watching from. We love engaging with you guys.
They're saying they can't hear me. Do I have to turn it off and turn it back on?
It says you're connected.
Okay, let me try something.
She'll reset it. That's a nick. There's almost 2 knives in the cap there.
Okay, thank you guys.
I want to smash it right in the center. So that's not allowed.
Martin's on. Hey,
Can you hear me
Martin.
now?
Yep.
Martin, how's it going, buddy? Always good to see you, Martin. Always good.
Welcome. Hit that like button.
Quebecois. Where we at? Oh, I thought we were at. It's just the lighting. Couldn't see. All right, we're hitting a bottle cap. We're throwing no spin. We're gonna get it right here. I just did a Zorro to start it off. That's cool.
That is cool.
I almost want to like train to do that over and over and over again, so I can do that on the fly and make a little like Zorro, little short. Oh, I smashed it and it went sideways. I hit it, but it went sideways because the last throw put a hole right beside it.
Cheers, Martello.
So it is damaged. There is damage. My knife sliced it. Big gap. My knives are 8 millimeters thick. They pack a punch. I'm using the Fulminas. These are from Italy. Fulmina means strike, like lightning strike. So these are, I wish they kept making them so you guys can buy them, because these are one of my favorite knives. Everything about it. Like, this is a very comfortable position for my finger to go in. And it gives you a little bit of a push if you want it. If not, you flip it over and you got a slight curve here. You can't even probably see or notice it, but you can feel it. And I really like the balance it has. Nice aggressive tip. I got 6 millimeter thick ones and I got these 8 millimeters. They pack a punch. Jason
Belair wants to know, what grade of steel do you use for your knives?
They're all like different. Most common is spring steel. 5160 spring steel, but I have some that are like stainless steel. There's a lot of stainless steels out there, but I'm not the best when it comes to certain. I think I got hard ox. There's multiple ones. The idea is, you want it to bend and not snap, so you don't want it to be so soft, and you don't want it to be so hard. You'll get too many burrs and it will just damage your knives real quick. With soft, and with too hard, it's gonna just snap. You're gonna chip steel. It's just gonna break. Especially if you're learning, because the steel is gonna hit. It's gonna fall. You're gonna hit ricochets. You're gonna hit your knives together. So there's a balance point to get the right hardening and tempering, down. So custom knives out there doing really well now. They understand knife throwing. So when you get a custom maker who is purposely making knives for throwing. Lewis Print Steel, my sponsor, Nobody Knife Works. Actually, that's even an N. I made an N.
Yeah,
it could be Zorro or it could be N.
Yeah.
Anyways, you can even go on Amazon if you're starting and type in JXE, JXO, and type in the Thunder. You'll get some good steel there for super cheap. You can get Tactical Dojo, if you look that up. Tactical Dojo knives. They got some good knives. They got a factory out in Canada and out in China, so depending where you are, you can get some good shipping there, and there's some good steel there for you to throw, get yourself started, and you don't got to break the bank to learn and understand what you want. Now the butt is covering the cap, and it's like yeah, see, the butt blocked it.
Martello wants to know, can you speak French?
I took 9 years of French. I know very little, and I hang out with a lot of French people who speak French in front of me. So I think I can understand it more than speak it. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Aujourd'hui, tu parles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. I got a little bit. Je m'appelle, coolest weatherman. I got a little bit in the bank to speak. That sucks. I took Italian school too when I was little, and I lost a lot. I lost it all. I just had no one to talk to with it in practice. Same with French. Sucks because I would love to have 3 languages down my belt, and that was the plan. But yeah, I can understand it more when people are talking in French. I love hanging out with French people in the military. They are cool. A little Timbit in the Canadian Encyclopedia. The Italian funded the immigration for French people to come over to Canada. So we were like partnered up and super, super good friends in history. And we migrated here to Canada. And there's that little history. I think that's why Italians and French people get along so well, because it's just like we have a long history there. But I hang out with them a lot and I just listen to them talk. I always say, don't worry about it. Don't just keep speaking, because I can pick it up and understand what they're saying.
Tech Root, welcome back, buddy.
Tech Root, did you get your stuff yet?
Did you get your stuff yet? Yeah.
Oh, good group. And just
John Edwards said at Kingston Military Academy, French was mandatory.
I do in some courses in Kingston, Ontario. So yeah, a lot of places, Ottawa, a lot of places around Quebec, obviously Quebec, your French is pretty much your school. But for us too in Ontario, I was in Hamilton, Ontario, taking French was mandatory, and we took it all the way up until grade 9, starting in grade 1.
He said not yet, been super busy with work. But did it show up at your place yet? You just haven't opened it, or?
Oh, that hit the knife. Once it's blocking the cap, I kind of just want to give up, and the knife gets so close to the cap. Yeah, the plan was to go live yesterday, but the plan was to do the podcast with the Full Tank Clan yesterday. Things happened and we had to do it today. So we're going, I did a podcast with him on his channel, so go check out the Full Tank Clan. If you weren't there already and you came here from there, that's cool, thank you. And then we threw for a bit until the weather rolled in and interrupted his signal. Madeline's right back there with her Italian. Hey, Madeline. And Madeline, go inside for a second. And get your shoes and everything. Just go inside and then come out. The mosquitoes are really bad and stuff. In the plans to go live tomorrow. I think that's what I was talking about. Usually that's what I do. I like going Friday, Saturday, and Sunday every weekend. Just love throwing. Those are
So he says it's just at the mailing place, so he has to just go pick it up.
Awesome to
hear. Is he
hear.
in Alaska?
Alaska.
Tech, did you experience that big earthquake that hit there? I heard about it and I said to Josh, I'm like, I'm pretty sure
It was
Tech's there.
volcano that erupted in the Pacific, and that affected and caused an earthquake. There's a lot of eruptions. That hasn't happened like that many. It was like 24 in a day or in an hour.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So it was a very rare occurrence. And they said, oh, it's normal, but it's rare. Some people, they just don't want to scare you, I guess. And they just I don't know. It don't make sense when they talk. A little wobbler. Nope. I don't have my celebration show. I wasn't set and ready because I was doing a live with Brandon there. But yeah.
He said he slept right through it because we've been keeping him in our prayers.
Awesome.
Martin, the mosquitoes are definitely out right now.
You can go get them when you're done. I mean, it's pretty light. She just probably wanted to come and chill for a bit and maybe throw a knife. It's nice to see the kids throw a knife. I get them throwing every once in a while on the channel,
you guys
which is
might
really
hear me
nice. I
call
got a
my kids
6-year-old
out.
and a 9-year-old. They started throwing at 3 years old, 3 and 4, which is really cool. They're starting to do it more now that I'm throwing more on YouTube and they're watching it and stuff. They're just getting into it a lot more. My wife's doing it a lot more. Just a knife throwing family. You don't want to break into this home.
I apologize. You're going to hear me call my girls. Just give me a moment.
Oh, there it is again. I hit it twice already, so it's accomplished. It's all smushed and cut on the side. I want to get it center. Boom. When you hear that pop. There's some things in knife throwing, you know, just the thunk alone is super satisfying sound. And then you can get a can pin. You get that crush, that can, that sound of the can getting crushed. That's super satisfying. You can get like metal rings and you catch the metal ring and you hear this like ring around your knife. That's super satisfying. Hitting a bottle cap, hearing that pop. Awesome. How the hand, like how the knife sounds when it releases your hand. Certain steels and patinas give you a little like sound when it releases, almost like a whistle. There's a lot of them. Like we're no reloading. I have a video coming out and a live. I think tomorrow we'll do it or next weekend where I'm going to do a lot of no reloading stuff. One of the best in the world, still am, because I got a certificate, a competition I did where I can throw 6 knives under a second, and then consecutively I threw 6 knives without dropping one for 270 some throws in a row, and that put me at number 1 until this guy, I think in Korea or Japan, who's been throwing since he was in his mother's womb, came out and beat me. I think he was waiting for some competition, some serious competition, and when I showed up, he a week later put a submission in, and then it stopped. No one did it anymore. It was weird. But yeah, no reloading. It'd be a fun one. That's a nice sound when the knives come out your hands and it slides out the steel, because you hold your knives like this and you let them go one by one, and that's pretty cool. And you hear that on the target. It's getting dark. What did they say?
They might come.
Okay. Well, we're gonna wrap this up soon too. I just want to stop in, say hi to everybody, do some throwing. Can't believe we're at 540. Smash that like button. We'll hit a cap. We'll hit a can. It always looks better on camera though than it does in person for the lighting. Bullets, I tell you, bullets. Brand's been telling me to get a little bit more accurate. I gotta let up on my throwing because I throw so much power. And like if I let up a little bit, I'll gain some accuracy. I got some good accuracy with power, but we'll see. We'll see if I get a little bit better accuracy for like training for competition. If I can take 10% off and be more accurate, I will. It's a game of inches, right? So let's just try that right now. Ooh, right beside it. But when my knife is kind of slanted, it covers the cap and I can't see it, or I'll just hit my knife trying to go for it. Ooh, 2 in a row. So I mean, maybe. I mean, I'm hitting there anyways. I'm pretty accurate powerfully. It's really gonna be small, too small to notice maybe a change. It's so weird throwing light, but man, they do come out my hand real nice. This one's always coming out weird. It's a totally different knife.
Jim, I'm going to give you one more chance or else I'm just going to take you off the chat.
Who's that?
Jim.
Jim, buddy. Jim, buddy.
It's like his second time commenting that.
You can remove those comments too if you want. You click on them and then you just remove it. Yeah, Jim, you're good, bud. I mean, those types of comments are dumb. Like, people just think they're like cool. They're just the super coolest, scariest. Nah, I'm tough. It's like, man, you're behind your keyboard, probably just finished eating a Big Mac, and you haven't seen the daylight in 2 weeks. Freaking Cheetos stuck to your armpit, like. Oh, back to power. All right, let it up a bit. I usually don't even have to step forward when I throw light.
Thunder Cheeks, he actually does have a really cool glow knife. What kind of handle is that?
It's made out of, it's spacers in the handle, and they're called Moon Glow spacers. And it holds up to like a charge up to 12 hours. So my knife handle glows in the dark, and I have 2 knives with the Moon Glow spacers in them. Super cool. And throwing at night, you see it laser. I'll do that one night. We'll have to, even tonight would have been cool, but we'll do that. We're out here, it's kind of dark, and you can see the light, the glow in the dark knife go.
Brian wants to know, what type of knife do you recommend? Is there a brand you buy a set for starting to throw?
Yeah.
I used to throw years ago, but never had a good night.
Good time to get into knife throwing. There's a lot of new companies coming out. They're selling some good knives for cheap. But what style do you want? Do you want to throw no spin or rotationally? That's very important to narrow down the type of knife you're going to start with. Rotational throwing, like full spin, or are you going to go no spin? Oh, that's like a box. Let me have a little of the Stella Arose. Hey, side buddy boy. Yeah, the camera is still nice and light. Cheers, everybody. How do I do that? How do you throw knives? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, that is what Josh is doing. He's doing no spin.
No
so the
spin.
blade does not spin.
It just travels straight out my hand to the target. I mean, there might be like, you know, like a 45-degree turn, if that. The further I go back, the more I can make it like straighter. It's weird. Closer, and to get more power, it almost releases out my hand with the tip up, and then it goes like this to the target. So you're getting almost like a half turn. But generally what you're doing is you're throwing your knife and it's sliding out your hand. Your index finger is controlling it and stopping the spin. It's like manipulating the knife not to spin. It's stopping it and it goes towards the target. So it's working on how you kind of stop it from spinning with a grip that's gonna allow your index to brush on the spine. So you can throw it just like you would throw rotationally. Everything's really going on here. That's all the difference to get it not to spin.
Logan wants to know, what kind of knives are those? Are those still your Fulminas, or?
These here are my Fulminas, but there's the one up there. It's my custom design. So the first one I have in my hand here, I have 3 Fulminas, and then I have my design. So I just made this. This one, I just really like throwing it. I can throw this like really well. I wish I could make 3 of these with this steel, with this patina. This design's really nice. It's I really like it.
So before I get to this next question, someone says they want you to hit a can.
I will.
The next question is, what is the most effective for accuracy and speed spinning or no spin?
There it is. What is more accurate?
Yeah, like spin or no spin.
It really depends on how much training. Everyone would say probably rotationally, but I think it's even now. I think it can go either way. You know, I think to be as accurate, you want to get it nice and straight so you can draw a line to the bullseye. And if you're throwing like all over the place, you know, you're starting sideways and you're going like, if you can just get to a position of drawing that line, you're going to improve your accuracy double. So you can throw that way rotationally, and you can throw that way no spin. So you can kind of like point at where you're going, go up, and then go down. And as long as you can train your body to go straight, you can be as accurate. I don't train that way. I don't. But again, that's what I'm trying to say is like the more you train, the more accurate you're going to get. So it just depends on how much time you really are willing to give. If you want to just be quick, get good at something, rotation is going to be, no spin is the hardest way to learn throwing a knife. So if you just want to quick throw the knife, rotation is the way to go.
Do you sell your designs? Brian wants to know.
We do raffles. So I sell off tickets for $5, and I've been raffling off my designs. So I've already done 2, but I have not sold my designs yet. But we'll do some giveaways. We'll do some raffles on this channel. So hit the like button. Hit the notification bell. Then you know when I'm going to come on. They're random throughout the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sometimes I randomly come on Mondays, Wednesdays. I just go on as much as I want. I love coming on and teaching people, helping people, and obviously being entertaining for people. Last live, I did I pinned a 25-pound plate. Certain things like that were super cool to watch and see, I'm sure. So there's all that going on here. So you'll be able to get a knife possibly from me quicker that way than in the future. I might start making knives in the future and selling them, but for right now, I'm a sponsored knife thrower. I want to just kind of work through my sponsor with the designs I'm coming out with through him, and then I want to raffle off the fun stuff I'm doing here and just giving people some personal stuff that you won't be able to buy. You'll only be able to get it from me. It's like throwing a rock in the can. It gives me a little bit more accuracy. Let me turn off that light in the garage first. It's got all the bugs. Oh, freaking swarm in my garage. I have another range in my garage. So outside, and then we can go inside. I'll give you guys a little bit different views. I'm on ship, so I guess a Navy ship. So when I'm on Navy ships, I might be able to do some lives there for you guys. The plan's to build a portable target, and I could take it to the beach. So the background will be the ocean, and I'll be throwing on the beach. I think that will be a really cool live. I'm planning to do that at least once this year, because I've rented out an Airbnb on 14 kilometers of a private beach, and I'll be doing some lives on the ocean there. So a lot of different sceneries and stuff will be really nice to be able to give you guys. No green screens. This is all real. So we're gonna pin a can, right? So I think what was Brandon saying, this was called the can trick by Jason Johnson. That's what it's called originally, and then it's changed over time, and people call it the can pin. You're pinning the can to the target. Here we go. You know, half the trick really is throwing the can. If you can throw the can really well, you'll give yourself a better chance to hit it.
Recommendations for a heavier non-throwing knife.
Oh man, any Tops knives. I love Tops. Tops is a super good company in America, the States, and they make the best quality knives, and the price point's pretty good compared to some knives out there. You can put some price tags on some knives that high. And you can put a high price tag on any Tops knife, but they're selling them for pretty cheap, and they're awesome. I love their sheaths, their handles, just everything about them. There's a story to each knife that comes from like a military member, a pilot, a paratrooper, riot team, police officers. Like, it's just, they're all martial artists. They're all designed from people that are selected to make a knife based on what they're going through and doing. So it's really cool to see a story behind every knife. I don't consider it even an attempt if I don't throw my knife. And I'm telling you guys, the visibility right now is so low.
Yeah, it's really hard for you guys to see it on the screen because it looks so much brighter. But here it's pretty dark.
Yeah, like the sun is completely down. I got you can see it set. It's over the horizon there. All right, shout out to all military members. That's why that's up there.
Yeah,
let's hit this can.
So if you don't want to stay, it's okay.
Ooh. I am unable to see my knife.
They're too bad.
I'm just connecting based on experience. A lot of experience pinning the can here. Did you guys hear that fart? Just let one rip. Oh, within two. I wish I had my boom, my celebration chair. Bonus bullseye, baby. That's the way we do it.
Just like that.
Just like that. Nice and clean. Oh, right through the bottom. All that was in the target. Wicked penetration right there. Awesome. I'm not leaving this stream until I get that 100 likes. I need 3. I'm 3 away.
Come on, guys. 98 likes. We're almost there.
I just saw the can and freaking sniped it. Look at all those loves. I love it when you guys get all excited in the chat like that. It gets me going.
Yeah, buddy.
That was a pretty freaking good shot.
My goodness, these mosquitoes are bad.
Yeah, we're going to throw a couple more times.
114, just like that.
You guys rock. Thank you for coming. It's a quicker live. I will be going live tomorrow, hopefully, the weather and everything. My daughter brought out the celebration chair.
Chase, you need it.
Well, I'm done now, honey, but there's my celebration chair. Can you guys see it?
Okay, we can do one toss since you brought it out.
You see the celebration chair? All right, here we go. Whoa! That's what we do when we celebrate. We get excited and we need to flip something. Freaking flip it. I've gone through a lot of celebration chairs. This one is split and broken. I'm gonna probably have to I try to drill a couple screws into it. It gives me a little bit more life. Anyways, that's my celebration chair. He's been around for a while now. I'm pretty happy about this boy. Thank you for all the work you've been put through. But yeah, y'all are awesome. Thanks
Cheers,
for showing
Supra.
up and hanging out. Hitting that like button was awesome. We're gonna go inside and we're gonna rip some Black Bolt and some White Flare Pokemon packs. Just got released here in Canada.
I see it's fine for me.
And we're gonna eat some munchies and have a good night with my family. They came out to watch. There they are there. What's going on, everybody?
What up?
Yeah, Madeline's kind of hitting the mosquitoes out. And that's our night. So again, I appreciate you all hanging out with me. Hit that notification bell, trust me, because stuff's just coming out all the time, and I want you guys to be able to get that stuff before you don't see it in the algorithm or something, right? That'd be very useful. So you
Jim,
guys
thanks
rock.
for the apologies.
What's that?
Jim apologized.
Jim, you're the man. There's multiple trolls that we become good friends after on this channel. So you're free to hang out and chill, man, and we'll become good friends hopefully in the near future. You all rock, and as I always say, you want to grip it, rip it, stick it, and then hit it.
Yeah.
Later.
Bye.